What's up, Honors? Today I'm ranking all of Party City Canada's 2024 Halloween animatronics, so let's get started. Number 12. And at number 12, we've got an animatronic, which is very hated. This guy, of course, is the Jemmy Michael Myers. And this guy, there's just multiple things that kind of sucked with him. The first thing, of course, is just the overall look of him. We've definitely gotten better looking Michael Myers over the years. Especially this year at Spirit Halloween, we got a pretty good looking one. And even in the past, Jemmy has made much better looking versions than this guy here. This guy's audio is also not the greatest, and he's a very overpriced prop. He's retailing for $300 this year, which is a bit pricey for an animatronic with one animation, especially one that's made by Jemmy, which isn't necessarily known for having the greatest quality. Anyways, he's a decent animatronic, but not the greatest, and that's why he's coming in at number 12. Number 11. And of course, at number 11, we've got an animatronic, which is just so overrated. This guy, of course, is the 10-foot skeleton. And my problem with this guy is it just seems like every single store has some version of it this year. And if you want to hear me rant for 5 minutes about why the 10-foot skeleton trend is just so bad, you can go click on the link on screen right now. So yeah, you can find this guy basically any store this year, and the Party City Canada version is not any different from any of the other ones on the market, so that's why it's coming in at number 11. Number 10. And at number 10, we've got an animatronic that has been sold at stores in the US before, but it's our first time seeing it in Canada. This, of course, is the Jemmy Pop-Up Girl. So this Pop-Up Girl prop here, we've seen at a variety of stores before, but it's really cool how it's finally coming to Canada because I think it's a great jump scare for a cheaper animatronic. And the really cool jump scare she has is that when she's activated, her head pops up and basically splits in half, and it looks really creepy. And it's coming in at a price of only $130, which is an amazing deal for this, and overall just makes it a decent prop to put at number 10. Number 9. And number 9, we've got an animatronic that most of you are probably familiar with. This guy, of course, is Rattles. And Rattles here is essentially just a massive version of a groundbreaker skeleton. And this guy is just so huge. I believe at the top of his head he stands about 5 foot tall. And this guy, I've got to say, is my favorite version of the groundbreaker skeleton prop, just because he was the first one to be made and all these other stores have copied him, so I really love that he was the OG version. So overall, he is definitely a creepy animatronic, but honestly, I feel like there's better stuff this year for Party City Canada, but still, he's a great one to have at number 9. Number 8. And at number 8, we've got a new 12-footer for this year. This guy, of course, is the Jemmy 12-foot Mummy. Now, this guy, of course, it isn't our first time seeing him in Canada, as he was sold at Rona a few years back, but it is really cool to see him now popping up at Party City stores. Overall, the 12-foot Mummy is a really creepy animatronic. I love how his whole body lights up and everything. Side-to-side motion definitely adds more to the character, and then he has these creepy sounds. And I was actually able to buy this guy off Facebook Marketplace a little while ago, and this guy, yeah, just gotta say, seeing him in person, this guy just looks crazy. It's definitely one of my favorite 12-footers out there. And yeah, the 12-foot Mummy is a great animatronic, but only good enough for 8th place. Number 7. And at number 7, we've got a Party City animatronic from 2020, but one that has made a comeback in the last couple years. This guy, of course, is Smilin' Jack. So Smilin' Jack here, I've got to say, is an amazing jump scare. I think he's even better than the original version of this animatronic, which was Rusty from Spirit Halloween. I definitely much prefer the more detailed look with the pumpkin head and the shovel and everything. And I'm pretty sure that the version currently sold at Party City Canada, which is of course the Morris Costumes version, does also include a chair for him, which is really cool that the original versions of him did not include. So overall, Smilin' Jack, he looks so awesome and is a really great jump scare, and definitely one I'd consider picking up if he goes on sale at the end of the season. Number 6. And at number 6, we've got one of the best jump scare props ever, which is finally coming to Canada. This guy is the Drop Down Scarecrow. So the Drop Down Scarecrow is such an awesome animatronic. He's basically a scarecrow that starts at around 8 or 9 feet tall and then drops down multiple feet towards you, which is so spooky and such an efficient jump scare. Now, the look of him, they definitely could have done way better. It just looks like any other techie toy scarecrow animatronic. But still, he's a really cool prop and is definitely a great deal at only $250, considering that something like this would sell at Spirit Halloween for over $300. And overall, one of the best jump scares ever, and definitely one that's on my list of stuff I want to try and get on November 1st this year. Number 5. And now as we enter into the top 5, we've got 5 awesome animatronics, starting off with the Neon Ice Cream Clown. So the Neon Ice Cream Clown here, some people hate him, some people love him. I'm definitely one that's a fan of him. I love the jump scare he has, so he kind of lunges towards you. It really reminds me of Hugs the Clown, which is one of my favorite clown props of all time. And then I love the design of him. He has that kind of classic SVI clown look, but at the same time also has a more unique look, which I love. And this guy also has some really creepy audio. Overall, a really awesome clown animatronic. It's really cool to see him back again at Party City, Canada. Number 4. And at number 4, we've got another animatronic back again for this year. This guy, of course, is the 12-foot Wendigo. Now, the Wendigo guy here, I've got to say, is definitely one of my favorite 12-foot animatronics out there. I really love how he has the head animation there. It looks great. And the overall just detail on this guy is out of this world. They did a great job on him. I also love how he's more of this newer Halloween creature rather than something that we've seen before. Overall, he's a really great 12-foot animatronic, and another one that's awesome to see back again at Party City, Canada. Number 3. And number 3, we've got Party City's best licensed prop for this year, and definitely one of the best ones on the market. This guy is Art the Clown. There is just a lot of awesome things to love about Art the Clown here. One thing, of course, is just how movie accurate he is. He really looks like something that was taken straight out of the movie and then put into stores. He just looks so realistic. Another cool thing is definitely his animation too. It really brings a character to life, and yeah, they just chose a great animation for him. Another thing I've got to say about Art is I really love the Party City version way more than the Spirit Halloween version. It just looks a whole lot better. I love how it already has the blood detail on it. Overall, Art the Clown here's a great animatronic coming in at number 3. Number 2. And at number 2, we've got another version of the skeleton guy from earlier. This guy, of course, is Embers, the Pumpkin Groundbreaker. So Embers here is definitely my favorite version of the Groundbreaker style animatronic. This guy, I just love the look of the pumpkin one more. Like, the head there looks awesome and the arms and everything. And I do also love that they gave him this cool glow-in-the-dark sort of blacklight effect. That effect overall just makes him way more visible in the dark, which I love when they give that to animatronics. So overall, Embers is a great pumpkin animatronic and definitely one I'm happy to put at number 2. Number 1. And if you saw my video of ranking all the US Party City animatronics, you already know what's coming at number 1, but we've of course got the Skill Crane. So this guy here, I've said it before and I'll say it again about just how much I love this guy. I really love the jump scare effect. You have to go up and push the button to activate, which is really cool. And then the jump scare is really spooky. I love how it has the claw that moves around at the top to capture your attention. And then this creepy bear just jumps up really fast at you and it's really creepy. And the overall design of the claw machine itself and just the inside and everything, it's just all really good. He is a bit more of an expensive animatronic at $300, but comparing that price to stuff at Spirit Halloween, he's probably a similar price to what you'd pay there. So overall, the Skill Crane is an awesome animatronic, and I cannot wait to add this guy to my collection. And anyways, everyone, with all said, that's going to finish it for today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy checking out all of Party City Canada's 2024 Halloween animatronics. Now, I do want to give a little mention to the Jumpin' Spider, which is sold at Party City this year, but I did not mention it because, you know, this guy has already been sold like Spirit Halloween and so many other stores, so it's kind of hard to rank him just because he's just the same thing we've seen since 2011. Anyways, that's it for today. Please make sure to like and subscribe and comment your opinions down below. Anyways, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye.